Welcome to Innovation Explorers. Experience the captivating realm of innovation, design, science, and technology. The leading 5 Web3 trends for 2023. The idea is to build an internet that isn't governed by massive corporations like Google and Facebook that currently establish the majority of the rules about what we can and can't do online. The phrase Web3 covers a number of developments that make up what is sometimes dubbed the decentralized internet. According to Web3, we now have the means to build online places that are genuinely ours, as well as to implement digital democracies, thanks to technologies like blockchain, cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens, and decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs. Why Web3? So, just a quick recap of the web's history. Web 1 was the first version of the internet, which was primarily read-only and comprised of static websites. Web 3 is the decentralized web, while Web 2, or Web 2.0 as it was more generally known, refers to the user-generated web that emerged with the introduction of social media platforms like MySpace and, later, Facebook. However, the proposal is not without its detractors, who worry that in practice it may just entail a shift of power from one set of technocrats to another. Others have drawn attention to the substantial electricity consumption required to run systems like blockchain that enable decentralization. These are undoubtedly issues that need to be resolved before the idea receives the societal support it needs to realize its full potential. We might witness advancements in this direction in 2023 or a continued rejection of the idea as a whole. Here are some developments that will affect the development of Web3 in 2023. The decentralized metaverse. Right now, the metaverse is a popular trend almost every way, with companies like Microsoft and Facebook collaborating on their visions for the next level of the internet. However, proponents of the Web3 future have their own theories, and they do not involve huge Silicon Valley companies' platforms. The Sandbox and Decentraland Mana 0.0% are likely the two most well-known instances of decentralized metaverse systems. These virtual worlds' data is kept on a blockchain, specifically the Ethereum ETH 0.0% blockchain. This implies that only those who are authorized can make adjustments or add and remove components. The server that houses the world's data does not have a single owner who can censor content that does not align with their political beliefs or shut it down completely if they so want. For websites like Facebook, where the company that controls the servers will always have the final word, this definitely isn't the case. In 2023, we can anticipate the pioneers to keep laying the foundation that might one day make decentralized virtual environments a reality. Decentralized virtual environments are a key component of the vision for where Web3 will take us in the coming decade. Effective NFTs. On a blockchain, there are special tokens called non-fungible tokens. An NFT can be used to represent something unique, unlike cryptocurrencies, for instance, where the chain may contain millions of similar tokens. The majority of people are likely familiar with NFTs as expensive computer artwork that frequently sells for hundreds of millions of dollars or did, at least before the market for them partially crashed this year. Tokenizing goods, information, and even ideas in the digital and physical realms is where they will truly add value, according to those who believe in the future of a decentralized Web3. Enabling sales of digital art is just one application for them, though. The decentralized internet's NFTs may provide us with the keys we need to interact with the digital goods and services we purchase. Smart contracts, or the keys to our virtual metaverse homes, might also be represented by them. Smart contracts are agreements we make with third parties to obtain products and services. The focus will shift in 2023 from NFTs that merely depict virtual works of art or other comparable objects to NFTs that do something, sometimes referred to as utility NFTs. This should improve people's perceptions of this potentially extremely transformational technology and help people see how they fit into the emerging Web3 ecosystem. Decentralized social networks. The creation of a decentralized social network is one of the initiatives of the Web3 movement. It might even be thanks to none other than Elon Musk if this does come to pass in 2023. In order to prevent spam bots and trolling, the Tesla CEO has stated that he wants to build a social network where members would have to pay a small bit of cryptocurrency each time they submitted a remark. These concepts were made public as a result of the legal disputes surrounding Musk's intermittent ambitions to acquire Twitter. A key benefit of a decentralized social network, according to Web3 proponents, is that it would be immune to censorship. What may and cannot be spoken currently is decided by companies like Meta, owner of Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram and Twitter. Of course, if this ultimately results in Web3 users being able to say whatever they want, without restriction, then there will come a day when the general public, including governments and lawmakers, will need to decide whether or not this is a good thing. Eco-friendly Web3. Even the most ardent supporters of Web3 must admit that the technology has problems with regard to its environmental impact. At its peak, it was estimated that the Bitcoin BTC 0.0% blockchain network alone was consuming 130 terawatts of energy per hour, or almost the same amount as Argentina, and that just one Bitcoin transaction was emitting 772 kilograms of CO2. This is obviously unsustainable, and Tesla CEO Elon Musk claimed the enormous energy consumption as the reason why his company was withdrawing from the field of technology. Since then, there have been significant attempts made to cut down on energy consumption while maintaining the value of blockchain and related Web3 technologies. The Ethereum network recently switched from a proof-of-work to a proof-of-stake algorithm, which is perhaps most notable. This transition is said to have resulted in a 98% decrease in the network's overall energy consumption. In 2023, we may anticipate further efforts to employ Web3 activities to further environmental goals, in addition to reducing the amount of energy that is directly consumed by those initiatives. The potential for organizations to coordinate and develop collaborative technologies aimed at accelerating climate change mitigation has been recognized by the World Economic Forum. Regenerative finance (ReFi), a strategy that is currently under investigation, aims to support financial incentives for initiatives that repair or conserve resources essential for planetary well-being. Government regulation and interference in Web3 are expanding. The potential, and some would argue necessity, of governments interfering to oversee and control the impact on economies, society, and the environment rises as the transformative influence of this technology becomes more obvious. States like Wyoming in the United States have used their authority to draft and adopt their own legislation to establish themselves as Web3-friendly regions. The concept is that companies engaged in Web3 activity will benefit from preferential treatment and unique tax considerations in exchange for accepting regulation and oversight. Colorado became the first state to formally accept cryptocurrencies as payment for taxes and other state-mandated expenses this year as well. Dubai has demonstrated that it is eager to become a Web3 and cryptocurrency-friendly society outside of the United States. The Emirate is promoting itself as a natural home for innovation in the fields of artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and metaverse, all technologies which are closely related to new developments in Web3, and has developed economic programs to entice companies involved in Web3 work to set up operations in its territory. Other nations will likely begin to market themselves as Web3 friendly in 2023, frequently by utilizing central bank digital currencies like China's digital yuan and India's upcoming e-rupee.